We back with another one. It's your boy Tornado the Riddler, the host, CEO, and founder of Tornado Straight Reality Convo, where I give it to you straight, no chaser. Plus, we got the fun and reaction going and the motivational speaking.
Yes,
Got
sir.
both my bros back in the building with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Prince Marcus and Taemoola. So we just gonna finish chopping it up
Perfect
about
peace,
what these
perfect
brothers
peace.
was talking about earlier. Yes, perfect peace, man. And we just got a
Perfect peace,
question to
brother.
ask, man. Like, are we in the end times? You know what I'm saying? Do it really feel like we in the end times? Do y'all feel like that? However y'all feeling, put it in the chat, man. And we just about to continue this conversation. So y'all tune in.
Yeah,
Prince Marcus, Tay Moolah, y'all brothers go ahead and y'all can get it started.
right, right. So yeah, Prince Marcus. So I earlier today, and also just a little bit before we uh started this live right here, we was really chopping it up, and you was giving us some enlightenment just on some of the things we noticing that's going on with the current events and just the current temperature of the world right now. And like I said, brother Marcus, you was really enlightening us. And I just should be honored to just let you drop some jewels on us about where we at right now and why it really is the end times. Because we see we definitely are in a different day.
Yeah, yeah, we're in a different day. Um, I think at this point it shouldn't be hard even for the what's called the layman or the common person who ain't studying nothing, a person who just living life and kind of looking at life's events from a news perspective should be able to see that it's different. You know what I mean? Like the things that go on are much more volatile and serious. Even when
Right.
you look at, okay, we've always heard about government having operations overseas, whether it's Desert Storm, whether it's weapons of mass destruction and Bush administration going into Iraq, all them type of things. Government's been engaging with other countries in wars, supposedly for peace or prosperity, whatever it may be. But I mean, you just look at the level in which things are being done in this time, and that should let you know we're in a different day. You know what I mean? When it's like, I'm just gonna go, at the drop of a hat, man. I'm dropping bombs, man. I'm hopping up out of boats, man. I'm spraying up. I'm massacring people. I'm snatching up dudes and their wives in their crib through simulating, what I mean, events. I'm dropping bioterrorism, like, what I mean, reports coming back from people being totally disoriented and throwing up, fucked up, sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, really? So again,
Yep.
to me, them is all marks of the end times because you know these things is what start real wars, like the real wars that we really ain't seen in our lifetime. Like we didn't live through the Civil War. Matter of fact, we wasn't even old enough to watch Detroit get destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? We grew up and it never got rebuilt. We seen the evidence of it, but we didn't necessarily live through it. Unfortunately, man, we about to live through some shit, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like some shit is liable to get tore up, and that's kind of what we was talking about. Like, man, what's really going on? It don't seem like nobody cares enough to be like, man, what are we doing on some peacemaking shit? It's like everybody just kind of going with the motions, saying, "Hey, you fuck with me, I got something for you," and it's just it is what it is, and it's like, well, man, that's kind of cold. Like everybody's cold, like don't care. Like, man, you should care. Like, oh well, that's on them. But bro, that affects your kids. Like, how you gonna
Right.
say you don't care about what go on in your community? Are you that stupid to turn a blind eye? Like, I don't care what go on in my community, but I'm gonna shop in my community stores where my community work. Does that make any sense? Like the people who might be preparing your food or responsible of touching shit behind the scenes might be the same ones in your mind. Like, man, fuck them. If you don't give a damn about them, why would you put yourself in a position to be? It don't make sense, man. Like, that's why I say it's all gonna be. It's all bad to me, man. Like, I don't see anything uh, getting better because I see better in coming together, and I don't see anybody coming together. I see everybody like trying to show the way, doing it apart. And I'm like, shit, bro, how that's gonna work? That's what we've been doing for years, bro. Like, it don't work.
Think
Hey, do you notice? Hey, do you notice? The temperament is different in people
I was just about to ask that. Do you
now.
think mind state is different?
Like I noticed this, and and I'll make that statement is pretty much speak for myself, and maybe y'all will agree with me. But I just feel like, man, people are a lot more rowdy nowadays it's like when it was almost like if you had like a gangster or just like a rowdy thug mindset, you were a
Hmm.
black sheep or an outcast. Now, if you're not just like rude and disrespectful and like just like what they would call with the shit,
You
if
consider
you're
lame.
not like that,
You
now you
consider
the out.
lame.
It's
You
like
consider
that. This shit
lame.
is weird, bro. But
If
these,
you
but
not
like
rah
I
rah, you
noticed,
consider lame.
and it's the same guys that we went to high school with that's thugging. They was on the honor roll. This
True.
shit got me confused, bro. It's backwards. Everything is backwards, and I don't know if I'm the only one noticing this.
No, it is backwards. Don't get me wrong. It is like you said. If you not with the shits, if you not, out here stunting, clowning, doing the sleeve with the money and all that, like you consider the lame. If you're not trying to make yourself the center of attention, you know what I'm saying. If you're not trying to go viral, if you not a part of the clique, or if you want some, what we would consider some real shit, yeah, you consider the lame. They love the bullshit now. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit is being celebrated. Just being real.
Wow.
Demonized content is being celebrated. That's all they put on the internet now, man. All you seeing is end times, fights, somebody getting unalived, like the stuff
Right.
that's going viral, and it's playing on your psyche. You know what I'm saying? It's playing on your psyche. So they know what they doing. It's a war between it's a war of the mind. It's a world of mind. And with the mind state that a lot of these people are in nowadays, yes, bro, this shit is gonna hit the fan real soon. um Prince Marcus been calling this out to me, honestly, being my spiritual advisor for like the last 5 or 6 years. Things that we would talk about on the phone, that he would have premonitions about, or what the book would tell him, I'm seeing them coming to fruition every day. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm calling him like, hold on, bro, wait a minute. How did you know that? How did you know that was gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at the mentality of the people in this world we living in, man, it just don't went to shit. It's just
Yeah.
wild. It's just wild.
Look, man, it like I told what I was telling you back in 2020, when I was, like I said, it was another breakthrough on a just study to show yourself approved mission. We go on them every so many years. You know what I mean? We dive in a rabbit hole and say, hey, I'm about to figure this out. Something ain't adding up. You know what I mean? We've been
Mhm.
doing that since the early 2000s. You got to figure this thing out, and you're not going to figure it out through watching somebody else. You got to get an understanding yourself. So one of the understandings I got, like I rolled down with Armante Taemoola, I wrote it down with him earlier. I was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna run this Timothy down for you, and I'm gonna show you how accurate this shit is. So when I say things to people, and they be like, man, that's like prophecy, man. This dude be prophesying. He be having premonitions. He be having vision. No, I'm quoting the prophets. A prophet, let me explain to you. A prophet is a man inspired by the word. What's the word? The word is the scriptures. It ain't got nothing to do with religion. Let's be
Mhm.
clear on that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with religion. It's scriptural text, and it's understanding what the ancestors was writing and why. You understand what I'm saying? So again, an understanding of just the word, I trust in it. So when I'm like, hey man, that shit sound about right, man. I'm looking at how shit been rolling down since the 80s, the 90s, the I'm looking at this thing, everything I learned in school. Hey man, I think these brothers, they really seen the times we gonna live in. So what the fuck is this? It's like, man, they predicting the future. So I trust in it. So I'll sit there, and I'm not the type of dude to be like, hey, over there in Timothy and Matthew and John, it says, man, I ain't doing that shit. Because people build things in their mind, the biases, man, church can fuck people up. That shit ain't right. So it's like, it's not about that. But listen how accurate this is about the times that we living in. You can't tell us that we're not in that time that was predicted 3,000 years ago.
Hmm.
The brothers say this know also. So he's saying, look, hey, you got to know this. This ain't something to think about. This ain't something to guess about. Look, you better know this, that in the last days, which you asked the question, are we in the end times? Yes, brother, we in the seventh day of man's existence. Like, we're on a clock. Like, we in them last times. This brother say, man, perilous times shall come. That mean you gonna be in spiritually dangerous times, spiritually dangerous. Do you know what spiritually dangerous means? It means it's the spirit of people. You're not going to see it coming. You're not going to know who. You're not going to know. It's if somebody allows a spirit to take over them. That's what you would call a possession, a
Hmm.
demonic possession. Something can come over somebody and they can lose their mind for a moment. That's why you have, what is that called? Temporary insanity.
Temporary
That's one of them
insanity. Yeah.
pleas you can do. Like, I
Yeah.
temporarily lost it, because that's the law trying to take into account, man. You allowed a spirit or something to come over you, and you made a decision that was outside of your whole life. Like anything you've ever done, you really haven't shown this, and you did it, and you had a temporary moment. That's what the temporary moment is. Now, listen what this brother said. He said, men shall be lovers of their own selves. Bam, right there. You can stop right there, bro.
Yep.
We take that for granted and we take it light. When somebody tell you that somebody gonna love they self more than anything else, that's dangerous.
Hmm.
That means they don't love their kid, they don't love their mama, they don't love their daddy, they don't love. Listen, they self. That's dangerous. You gotta be willing to give your life up for something you love. It can't be about you. If you got a kid, you gotta be willing to give your life up for them. If you got a wife or something, man, you till you die, then you got to give your life up for them. Motherfuckers that sign up for the military and for the cause of patriotism in their country, nigga, you might give up your life for that. It can't be about you. It's
Right.
got to be about something bigger than you. The legacy to come behind you, your children's children. It's got to be about something other than you. But guess what? In a selfie era, selfie, you can't see selfishness and selfie. You
Right.
can't see it. You can't.
Hello.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So people being lovers of their own
Hello.
selves is what makes us dangerous amongst each other.
That's why I told people, and I was just on live last night, right? And I've been kind of touching bases on this, excuse me, ever since the new year. Even though I've been telling people focus on themselves, it's time to put you first. It's time to love on yourself. I still always make sure I tell them, look, but that don't mean don't have compassion for other people. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you can't be there for nobody else. You can still always be a listening ear, lend a helping hand, everything. It don't hurt to focus on yourself. It don't hurt to love yourself. But don't just block everything out, because yes, now you're becoming
Mm,
selfish, you're becoming narrow-minded, and you're not
mm,
gonna get shit from that. You're not gonna get
mm.
nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely on point, man. You definitely on point, bro. Cause it feel like it, man.
Come on, bro.
This
It's
shit is,
it's the
and it's
spirit,
getting
and that's
worse.
what I'm telling you. It don't matter about Christian, Muslim,
Mm-mm.
black, white, educated, non, public school, private school, Ivy League, community college. It don't matter. Listen to me. It's a spirit that's on people. So you can't run from it. Black, white, it don't matter how you try to divide this thing. We talking about, he say men gonna be lovers of their own selves. This shit goes, it ain't just men, it's women. It ain't just women. See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro, everybody look, and then we in the social media
And
era.
that's
Next thing the brothers say is covetous. What does it mean to be covetous? That means to really want what somebody else got. That's what it means to covet something. So look at this nature of social media. Let me show you this new Lambo I got. Let me show you this new SRT. Let me show you the new house I just built. Let me show you
yep.
the new land I just bought. Let me show you my family estate. Let me
Everything,
show you my wedding and how we did it. Let
everything
me
show
show
and
you
tell.
my barbecue chicken and how I cook it and how it come out. All I'm saying is it makes us want what somebody else is doing, what they got. You want to have the experience, like, but that's the spirit of being like covetous. Why don't you want to be different? If this nigga eating chicken, why wasn't your first mind to go get a taco? If this nigga
Mhm.
driving a Lambo, why ain't your mind to go get something different that's unique to you? Because you looking at him and saying, you know what, this nigga in a lime green Lambo. Wow. Maybe I'll choose a color and choose some off the wall vehicle and let me get that. But to sit there and just have a common mindset, man, and just want to do something because somebody else doing it, man, that's a spirit that's on people as well. And it don't help nothing, bro. It make us be competitive amongst each other. Do you understand? One thing leads to another. It's why we don't get along as black people,
Mhm.
as brothers, why we be infighting. Why? I'm telling you, we love ourselves more than anything, so we can't come together as brothers. We covet each other. We look at each other relationship. Damn, I wish I had me an old lady that loved me like that. Damn, man, I wish I instead of raising ourselves up and using each other to gain understanding and encourage and inspire one another and gain the things we don't have, we sit there and we kind of like almost sulk in some shit and just look back and have these thoughts. And it don't help nothing with the brotherhood. You really jealous of what a nigga got. That's why I told bro, I'm like,
Exactly.
how can a married nigga hang with a single nigga when the single nigga ain't respecting the nigga that's married?
For real, because he
If
don't
a
give a
brother
fuck
is
about it.
married and got an old lady at home and this brother is single, he ain't found him a wife or nothing like that. Why would you put the married nigga in a compromised situation that might fuck his shit up and say that you got love for that brother? If you got love for that brother, you respect his relationship. They might be cool, ain't got no problems, everything going good, ain't no beefs, ain't no nothing. Why would you bring something in? You see what I'm saying? So it's just a mindset, man.
So how we
Say more.
knowing that we in the last day, like we see everybody mindset, people tripping, is like how we supposed to combat that and stay righteous. Like what's the righteous way, to survive in the wicked world in the
By
seventh
having an
day?
understanding. As
Yeah,
long as you
you gotta have
understand what's going to
understanding.
be around you, you won't be in your feelings. You'll just make the proper adjustment. You understand? Like if you out in the wilderness, it's tons of shit out there you don't know nothing about, and it's tons of shit you know you can't coexist with.
Hmm.
So it's going to be you learning how to coexist because it's like if it's a bear, I gotta move. If it's this, I shoot this, I do that, I make it move. You know, I leave my pee here, I mark my territory. You understand what I'm saying? That's how
That's
you gonna have to survive in this day. It's not about it's hyenas out there, it's lions, it's
and see,
roaches, it's
and
insects.
with me, my mentality is I got enough understanding to know the way the world is moving today. So honestly, even though yeah, you gotta come outside sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to deal with people like bro said, you're gonna have to mark your territory, you're gonna have to learn how to maneuver all that. But I got enough understanding the way the world is moving today. That's why I stay my ass in the house. If I'm not going to work, I'm at the crib, bro. It's nothing nice out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's dangerous. No matter how much you try to protect yourself or whatever, like you never know what's gonna try to come get you. You know what I'm saying? You never know what position you might put yourself in nowadays just going in the gas station speaking to a nigga. These niggas being they feeling so tough, man. These niggas wake up mad at life and various other. Bro came to visit me, Taemoola. He took one trip to the store. Man, born and raised here, took one trip to the store and came back like, man, why the fuck is everybody so mad here? Everybody like angry and shit, bro. This shit is Savage City now. This shit is Savage City. That's why I stay my ass in the house. I literally be in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man, because it's just crazy out here, man. You can't deal with people nowadays, man. They ain't got the mental capacity to be able to deal with you, especially if I don't want to call it woke. Man, if you got some common sense, man, you can't deal with the average motherfucker because they ain't got it. And they'll try to pull you into some bullshit. Even the fucking cops, we waved at the cops and spoke They did a whole U-turn on us and pulled up. What you say? What you say, nigga? We was just saying good morning, bro. You got a coffee? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Mhm.
Everybody just mad. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's everywhere. And I feel like that's not just man. That's everywhere, man.
oh, true.
That's
Yeah,
out
definitely.
here. People upset, and it's like, man, we this shit finna pop off. Like you
Do
see,
y'all
Mhm.
know?
I
Do y'all know where being upset comes from? What you
Being
got to
upset.
work on inside yourself to keep from being upset all the time?
I think being upset come from niggas being in their motherfucking feelings all the goddamn time. But I'm listening.
And okay, no, you're right. You dead on. Okay, a nigga in their feelings. Let's look at it like a child. A child in his
foolish.
feelings is doing what? Kind of having a tantrum, having a fit, being what? Entitled, being brat like.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? And that comes from what? Being unthankful. You ain't been through enough. You ain't seen enough. Because once you humble yourself and you appreciate things and you're not so proud, because proud is what leads you to being entitled. And entitled is what makes you run around this bitch with an attitude like somebody owe you something or it's always something wrong. You can't see the right because you're not thankful.
Mhm.
The more thankful you are, the less likely it is you're gonna get angry. Trust me.
But see,
It
that's
don't
what
work.
people mess up. They take on all them labels and they don't really know how to handle them motherfuckers. Like, okay, it's cool to have pride, but you got to know when to pull that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Pride will get you unalived out here. You got to know when, like, have pride when you do something good. Have pride when you doing your job, so you don't half-ass at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna do something, really put your fucking heart into it. That's how I see pride. Like, I take pride in what I do when I'm at work, not just like I'm there for a paycheck. Motherfuckers like to have pride on dumb shit. Want to be tough. Want to prove a
Well,
nigga
I
wrong.
okay, and I get that, but because it's like I get my job done, and I'm telling you, man, it's just like I'll be honest. This is straight lace, no chase. So it's like, bro, I'm getting out of prison. I'm getting my CDL. I ain't never even had no job before. This really my first experience like in the work field for real.
Hmm.
So I was giving it my all. And it's like, bro, I realized at some point along my journey is like, bro, just get the job done because it's like, one, it's not my company. Two, it's like, bro, you're replaceable. They'll fire you and like just hire somebody else. Like, even if you are doing it 100%. And it's like, if Cisco or any one of these major trucking companies, Swift, if let's just say the trucking industry collapsed today, then what? It's like I can't depend on them. Like I can't be in the so it's like if everybody and I see everybody has this same mentality. So I'm trying to figure out like I'm not prepared for it not to be able to work. So some people is entitled, but they not understanding like the person that's working at the Circle K is entitled too.
Hmm.
The person pulling up to the gas pump while you going inside to get your soda, they're entitled. They feel like shit. You should don't get your gas, nigga. Get the fuck out the way so I can get my shit. The fuck you doing? Like, hurry up. Like, bro, I just pulled up. So you in a world where it's like everywhere you go, everybody feel entitled. So it's like at what point do you start to just be like, shit, man? Like in order to get something done, you feeling like shit, you gotta be assertive out here nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? Or
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, you
motherfuckers will
definitely
just
got to
run up
make the
on motherfucker
adjustment.
will run all over you.
Yeah, you got to make the adjustment, like for
It's
real. And
adjustments. That's why I said you got to have understanding. Once you
yeah,
understand, you'll make the
yeah,
adjustment. You're not gonna be in your feelings. It's gonna be
because
more
Oh
about okay, I'm
nah.
about to move like
because
this. I'm gonna do it
you
like
can
this.
adjust in the wrong way, and it may be critical. Some people, like you said, Armante, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, these motherfuckers be on some other shit. How do I get my mind right to where I don't fall for this bullshit because I know me? nigga, I'm just coming home. This all I got right now. Something happened to one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like I get it. People do have to understand, like, yeah, you have to adjust, but make the right adjustment. Because if you're not thinking straight and if you're not thinking logical, your adjustment is gonna be the first nigga say something to me, I'm on his ass. I see what everybody else on. I'm finna show y'all what the fuck I be on.
Nah, I'm not even on that. Like,
No,
I
not you
promise I wasn't
personally,
even
not
on that.
you personally.
Like, because I don't know, everybody experience when they go away is different. You know what I'm saying? I did seven. And
Mm-hmm,
when I got there, see, that's why I was saying earlier, it was like when I went to prison, I was out here on some reckless, really naive, I had the right idea, but I was going about it completely the wrong way.
mm-hmm.
Everybody around me was really on some school, college boy, preppy shit. I was the wild one. I get to the fucking prison, I realize I ain't that wild.
Had a
Yeah,
rude
hold up,
awakening.
nigga. The fuck? Like, and it's not even rude because it's just like I'm gonna be myself, bro. So it's just like shit, nigga. I'm here. It's just one. It's one fuck, and my whole family been to prison, so I know the rules.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Right.
just so it's like I ain't have a problem like as far as that aspect, but
Mm-hmm.
it helped me to realize like because I always seen the streets like like when your dad is your uncle, so you jumping out there and you with your family members, but it's a whole nother side on some niggas that you don't even know that's pushing the same way. They don't got your same interests like your uncle.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
feel what I'm
mentally,
saying?
let me ask you something.
So
Mentally, how did you prepare yourself for that shift? Because, like you said, you was the
nah,
wild one.
bro. Look. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right here. They could have let the day I hit the prison yard the first day. They didn't have to even give me the seven. The
Mm-hmm.
day I hit the yard the first day, if they would have let me out that day, bro, I would have got out and did the right thing.
Say
They could have
instantly,
let
you
me. I
knew.
could have did. Nigga, what? Nigga, oh hell no! I don't even fit in this bitch. Ain't no pussy. Like it hit me that day when I got to the yard. Like, hold on, nigga. All these everybody's nigga. I'm 22 years old. Nigga, these is all grown ass men, buff as fuck. Everybody working out. I'm about a buck 40. I had to get my weight up quick. You feel me? I came home,
Mm-hmm.
nigga. I was like 170, 176 or some shit
Oh, they're
when
gonna
I
make you
weighed
get
out
your
at
weight up.
you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna
Nah,
make
ain't
you get your
nobody
weight up.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm just like the type of person I am, ain't nobody finna make me do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ain't nobody finna make me do shit. I'm finna get my weight up and show you you not finna make me do shit. I'm doing that on my own. Because a nigga, you can't do nothing at 140 pounds besides stab the shit out of somebody. You get what I'm saying?
Real
You
talk.
have no choice.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody made me do nothing. I just did what I knew to do because I had to survive. I had to make it home.
Yeah, yeah. No,
The
Was
I'm
you
not.
level?
reality
Was
Not,
was, the
not
was you
reality
a
saying.
was
level
they
two?
wasn't
Hey,
finna
look,
let me out.
not saying somebody said, nigga, you gonna lift these weights. No, when you saw what was going on, you know what I'm saying? Like if you stepped into the disaster
Program.
dome, if you stepped into the disaster dome when we was rapping, nigga, we was gonna make you get them bars up, nigga, because you was gonna see how we was coming. You ain't
Yeah.
had no choice. Like you said, nigga, I'm 140
Program.
pounds. Nigga, these niggas in here, nigga, Buff Bagwell, 6'8", nigga, 310, whatever. You know, yeah, nigga, they made you get your weight up, nigga. You had to look at that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta keep up. Nobody physically said you gonna lift these weights, nigga. No, you know what I'm saying? Just
Nah.
metaphorically speaking, like, yeah, they made you.
But metaphorically speaking, nigga, I ain't had no choice because like I said, they could have let me out going to. I still had six and some change left.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it was like, shit, I had to do what I had to do. But nonetheless, once I got in there, I knew I was going to do the right thing when I came out. The only thing
Mhm.
that really threw me for a loop is that all the people that were like going to school and like doing like bro, they when I was the wild one. Now when I get out, everybody that was not wild at all are the wild ones, nigga.
Wild ones, man.
They selling and I'm just like so confused. Like I respect game, you feel me? Cause shit, that shit don't have nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff, you know? So, but at the same time, it's like I see the whole, it's like the universe flipped. Cause all like even my uncle, my brother, my dad, like all the people I know, like even yourself, you on this podcast, the people that was really about that are more about the straight and narrow, and the
Hmm.
people that were on the straight and narrow want to be like street.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why you even see in rap music, it's like as soon as these people get everybody saying they not snitching, but ain't nobody ever been in interrogation room. They don't even know what they gonna do. So they rapping all these lyrics, actually get arrested, and then find out like, yo, these detectives know psychology. They'll trick you into saying some shit.
That's why they tell you keep your mouth shut. My thing,
Exactly, but they
my
don't
my
know the rules. You feel me?
my thing is this. Like that's one aspect of it, right? But like when me and bro be talking, you know what I'm saying? Look at what's going on. Coming up, you heard of a war here and there, you know, Desert Storm, you know what I'm saying? Operation Iraqi Freedom. That shit was kind of
Right.
spaced out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you look up, it's a war every fucking 3 days with a different
Exactly.
country, or the United States is into it with this motherfucker, or somebody made a threat towards us. It's like, dog, okay, wait a minute. How do we prepare for this shit? Because it seems like our leaders is just like whatever. Like nigga, we'll erase this bitch off the map. Like I don't know. Like it, you can't even be American and go certain places now. They canceling people passports, saying it's a problem with your passport or your visa or whatever. People they let you go over there. Then when you get over there, you get stuck. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like it's just so much going on. They telling certain Americans don't go to Nigeria because what's going on, because they know a lot of Americans are Christians and they over there allegedly in Nigeria just offing Christians.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like these end times is getting worser and worser. Not only that, closer and closer. You see what I'm saying? So my question is, and I really want to ask Prince Marcus this, like, what can we do not only as a people, but what can you do individually to mentally prepare yourself for this? And if you have to,
Yeah.
physically prepare yourself for this because it's gonna come and it's coming quicker
Hello.
than we think.
Hello.
So what would you say to that, bro?
Phew.
Focus on life. Try to have life. That's what's gonna save you.
Mm-hmm.
You being surrounded by death. It's a curse on the world. So if you look, everything around you is fake. It's fake.
Mm-hmm.
The food is fake. The people are fake. They're acting. The intelligence is fake. It's Google. It's Wikipedia. It's open source. It's AI. It's artificial. Everything's fake. And you accept it. You're amused by it. You're entertained. Best way to safeguard yourself is to understand life. Life is natural. Life is hard. Life is growth. Life takes sitting still. Life take rest. Restorative. Life is not stressful. Life is beautiful. You got to have life in your mind and in your soul and in your heart in order to
Yeah.
survive these times. Because other than that, you will get caught in one of the traps that's laid for you because you're a part of the problem. You're not a part of no solution. You're a part of the problem. No matter how you want to run from something, that don't mean you ain't got dirt on your hands. Just because in your mind you clean, it don't mean your track record is. You can turn from all your wrongs in one day. What about the justice for the wrongs that you already did? That's the problem with everybody in the last day. If it's a day of judgment, report card day, shit. This ain't about nothing I can say on this day. Everything is testing me about where I'm already at. I can't just jump up and be somebody different. Every day that I wake up, it's a culmination of what I didn't learn and who I choose to be on this planet. So every day, everybody's playing with a Russian roulette of final destination. Period. You don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. We know niggas that went to sleep and didn't make it.
True. Absolutely true.
So ain't like we making nothing up. Ain't nothing promised to you. We know people whose life been changed by car accidents and shit like that. Wasn't their fault. None of that. You in a day where I just told you people love themselves so much, it's dangerous. And we just take it for granted about how dangerous that really is. That mean you and your family can go out, y'all just going out to eat, and y'all might not make it home because a motherfucker might get wasted and just come on the head on traffic, and you the target, you the offering, you got hit, you didn't make it back home, you become that person on the news, you become that story. How long you gonna keep looking at shit on TV and say, damn, that's fucked up, until that shit happened to your ass? Same way motherfuckers was looking at COVID till that shit came in your house. Then you had a whole nother respect for COVID, didn't you? Wasn't just some shit on the news, wasn't just some shit you watching and hearing about. No, you had you a motherfucking experience. Yeah, that wake your ass up.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
So that's what's gonna help everybody out is that, hey man, listen, why be stupid? Focus on life and health. COVID is still out here mutating. Motherfuckers starting to mask up again. Cooties is out here. How long does something gotta, how long, what will it take for people to start to change their mindset so that they make changes in their life? So, like I said, the best way to safeguard yourself in these fucked up times, messed up times, hey, bro, focus on life, focus on your health, your wellness, your family's health, your financial health. Your just focus on the health of something, not focused on the death of something. Look at it in the money terms. Everybody can see, hey man, I think they about to get rid of paper money, bro. I think they about to get rid of the dollar, bro. I think this whole digital shit about to take over, bro. I don't know what the next move is. What is it, crypto? What something's about to go on with the money. It's gonna be a shift. You got two things to focus on. You gonna focus on the thing that's dying, or you gonna focus on where all the life is gonna shift? Where's everybody assets going? What is everybody gonna be using? Where's the life of the system gonna be at? The new system that's gonna be implemented or put down. I ain't got no fucking control over that shit. I'm about to be subject to it like anybody else, whatever that is.
Hmm.
Right? So again, it's all gonna be in your mindset and your perspective. Which way you gonna go with it? Which one you gonna focus on? It's the same thing with the educational system failing and falling down. Are you gonna focus on what's failing and what's falling, or the opportunity to implement something new? We got to go to what's working. What's working? If that's just homeschooling, then shit, I got to put myself in a position to homeschool because that's what's working. Back in the day, it was private school over public school. That was working. Then
Right.
it went to charter. Now I think it's just homeschool. I think it's fucked up. You want to get them away from the alphabets and the perverts and all the rest and safeguard your damn kids and try to keep their mind right and normal. Because I told you, it's a lot of fake around. You got a whole human being that turned itself fake because it wanted to get confused and thought it could go outside of male or female. Seriously. Like, come on, bro. Like, how the fuck you can't go outside of that? One plus one equal two. You can't
Get
you
it.
can't make nothing up. You can't either lock me up, throw away the keys, slice my head off. I'll stand on that shit. One plus one equals two, bitch. Like that's how I got here. That's how everybody got here. I ain't scared to stand on that. That
Right.
equation is locked. It's solid. It's perfect. It works. I have children that have come out of that. They mean everything to me. Like, so again, oh, the blackout. Hey, I love that. Hey, I hit y'all with the blackout. Man.
Oh my God, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you start going a little too hard.
man, I'm going in. They said, "Hold
Start
on,
Yeah.
going a
brother."
little too
I
Hey,
hard,
said,
bro.
hold
"Shit,
up. I'm finna
hold
Jim
on, brother."
Jones you. I'm finna
They said,
Jim
"Hold on,
Jones
brother."
you.
You
Damn.
start going a little too hard. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't like that. I know it's a,
Hey,
I told you,
so
man, it's a war
let me
out here
ask
now.
you. Let me
Shit.
ask you, are we prepared? Are we prepared as a people? Are we prepared right here as a community? Are we prepared as brothers
Man.
right here on this
Yeah.
podcast on my brother Nato's YouTube channel?
What's
Are
up,
we
Andy? What's
prepared?
going on?
Hell no. I'm gonna
No,
acknowledge the truth. I'll be the first nigga to
no.
tell you. I'm nigga, please. I'm trying
Mm-mm.
to buy time, man. Let that be my prayer.
For
While you
real.
bullshit, I ain't bullshitting. Like for real, like, hey, because I told you everything that you need to think about when that war comes. If you paid attention in your history class or watched any of these things and look at what befalls the people when war happens, if you're not actively fighting in it, just honestly, what happens with the people. And man, that shit sinister, bro. That shit terrible. First thing, a motherfucker's knocking down your hospitals, so your healthcare shit and shit is gonna suffer. They be bombarding your police stations, so all that old first responder shit with the shit that go on in your communities is gonna be disrupted. They disrupt people's water. They disrupt the electrical grid and the internet and the phones. Every single
Hmm.
war I ever seen, whether it's Russia, Ukraine, whether it Desert Storm, it doesn't matter. Everyone had that in common. That all the stores and shit was
Right.
closed because the import and export couldn't come in. Nothing mattered. Like them people's whole lives was just shut the fuck off because combat has come into the picture. And again, if you trying to prepare your mindset for a situation where we have a lot of sleeper cell type activity in America, where you have what we're fighting against has plants already around you. So the
Right.
war will start happening from within. It'll look like, civil war, whatever it may be, but again, that's how I see it coming. So it's like, man, that's gonna really lock shit up because that's gonna put us in a state of martial law, which is gonna close everything like borders. Think about COVID when it came, how they made all the stores close and curfews and da 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 da, and all businesses are adhering to it. So you ain't got no
Yeah.
choice but to maneuver a certain way. And you feel me? Like
Yeah.
if all of that comes back, I'm worried because it's like, bro, where we gonna get water? If gas stations can't get gas, what we just gonna get immobilized and everybody gotta like sit still? You know what
Hmm.
I mean? I'm like, man, somebody on the team gotta get a damn electric car. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure we got solar going
Ooh,
on. Hey man,
Yeah.
somebody need to get with Elon Musk and get with some of that Starlink shit, man, in case they knock the shit out, nigga. All I'm saying is you better have a plan B. It's gonna be networking, relationships, having an understanding, and being prepared. And you saying, are we prepared? No, we don't think about the right things. We worried about uh Negroes getting into it online like Anton Daniels and my man Corey Holcomb and shit. Like we
Yeah.
literally be focused on that shit. Like so how the fuck we preparing ourselves or really thinking about some end times? Nigga, we want to be entertained.
Right. Yeah. They wanna see the next viral fight and
Just
watch
saying.
baddies. They want to watch baddies and The Bachelor and Basketball Wives and fucking Tubi. That's all they want to
That's
watch
what
is
I'm
Tubi
saying.
movies. Ain't nobody
That's what I'm
preparing for
saying.
the end times. You ask any one of these families nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you and your family have a plan in case some shit pop off? They ain't gonna be able to tell you they plan because they ain't got one. They ain't got a 60 to 90-day bag at the door. I ain't got one. I need one. You know what I'm saying? Like we all got to put the plan in motion, man. But right now, people so caught up in what everybody else got going on, what's on TV, they pay more attention to the goddamn entertainers and the stars than they do their own damn life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, death is all around us, left and right, like literally. That's all you see. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Yeah.
real, that's literally all you see. So, it's gonna take for a lot of people to really step back and really analyze not only the world, but they selves. A lot of people don't even give a fuck about, hey man, the end times coming when they really need to. These motherfuckers living their life day by day, turning up, popping bottles, smoking weed, doing whatever the fuck they doing, not worried about nothing. They trying to
Right.
go chase ass and a dollar. That's
Yeah.
all everybody worried about is sex and money. Sex, money, and drugs. You know what I'm saying? And reality TV. That's all people worried about. And that's messed up. It's
I
messed
just
up,
think
man.
you gotta remember to keep the basics, man. Basics and the fundamentals in mind. Like even for communication. So every family should have them some two-way radios that communicate for about 2 to 5 miles.
Yeah.
So all the phones, you can't charge your phone, something like that happen. Y'all all still communicate with each other, and y'all can be separate in separate cars, this and that. You still have a way to communicate on the
Hmm.
frequency on the radio. You just have to have a mindset and think outside of everything that's been set up for you. Have a way to do it yourself. Even when we're talking about water, we're not promoting for people to go crash Costco and Walmart and be buying up all the cases of water and causing, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Hmm.
promote that shit. I'd rather be like, bro, you need to find you a source of water and know how to clean it up, whether that's a well, whether that's a relationship here and there. You want to find a source, a consistent source, not just have it for a moment or this and that, because
Right.
that shit is not going to last. You're going to end up still being in the line with the ruffians that when that shit run out, you having thoughts of shit, me or you, nigga, I'm going to have to come get your shit. I don't know where to get this shit from. It's water. We all need it to live. I don't know what the hell to do. You know, you have to think about things like that, you know, to where you want to have a way to even know how to clean up rainwater. You just have understanding. Like, so water is not a problem. Like, I can trap rainwater. I know how to filter it and clean it, like at
Hmm.
home. Like, I know how to build a filter. I know how to build things with charcoal. I know how to. You just need to get your understanding up. It's not about running out and trying to buy a bunch of shit and think that's going to help you prepare for something. No, it's going to be your understanding that's going to prepare you over fear and panic and anxiety and them spirits attacking your ass in that moment so you don't fucking freeze up or run like a coward. You'll go to the action that's gonna deliver you.
Yeah.
Period. I don't
Yeah.
people think it ain't gonna go no other way. When the shit hit the fan, it's gonna hit the fan. Fight or flight. And a lot of people in
Hmm.
their mind think they gonna fight, but if you ain't prepared yourself to fight, you will be on the flight team. Trust me. Trust me. It's gonna be too much fear, too much what if, too many question marks, too much darkness. Your ass is running.
Hmm.
So
Real
many
talk.
people think that that is not of them. Man, I ain't no coward. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I ain't good. Okay, all
Nigga,
right.
yeah, you is.
Just letting you know when the shit hit, it is what it is.
It's an evil
That's
world
what
we
I'm saying.
living
And a
in.
lot of people don't know what they gonna do because they ain't never been in that position. You know, so
And I got some great advice for you. Find a way to be comfortable when life is making you uncomfortable.
right.
I told
If you
people,
saying how we gonna get through these end times, government shut down, different shit you can't control. You just gonna have to live through it and take it. Eat this shit, man. Eat it. You
but you
just
keep
you
pushing. You keep pushing though. You keep you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're gonna have to eat it and take it, but you still gotta keep pushing. Whether off the path. You can't stray off the path. You gonna get hit with
no,
all type of shit when it come to
no.
these end times. Imagine if the motherfuckers start coming knocking on motherfucker doors like, let me see your papers. Where are you really from? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's a lot that we
It's
gotta
already
get
coming.
prepared for.
Remember, they
Yeah,
experimented with that idea with the y'all remember with the jab, bro. They was
bro. They
rolling
got
up
ice.
on brothers
I
knocking on people's doors with the juice.
ICE is pulling over black people, not trying to snatch them out the car. And
But
these
what you
people,
mean? You gotta have like your birth certificate or your social security number or what?
you see what I'm saying? Yo, where
Basically,
you from? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what if they get to tripping on your religion? Like, look, we're gonna put all Christians here, we're gonna put all
that's coming.
you never know
It's
how this
coming.
shit gonna pop off. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
coming. If you look at history, history has showed you that things migrate to different areas. So look at trends within the United States. You'll see trends from California that will spread and make their way out eastward towards New York. You'll see things that happen in New York that will spread and make their way out westward. It's the same thing in history with events and things that are going on. You talked about what's going on in Nigeria. It's only a matter of time before that comes here. It's something that's going to sweep down. You understand? And sweep across all these things that's happening, different type of anarchies, man, and people raising up against the government because they really fed up. Hey man, I'm telling you, man, these folks that don't look like us, man, they infighting is at another level. This is where it's
Hmm.
time for us. We should probably, yeah, be on a different conversation, come together, because it ain't really ain't about us right now. If you pay attention, these motherfuckers about to get to fighting with each other, basically. Like Trump is liable to get rioted by his own damn people. This ain't gonna be about no minority. It's gonna be his own people. But at the same time,
He
he
too
talking about
rogue.
taking over Greenland.
He
He's talking
too
about turning
rogue.
on the EU. That's his own people. The infighting is at a whole nother level.
I'm
So
sorry,
I'm
man,
just
but he
looking
is
at it
too
like,
rogue,
bruh, you better
man.
get ready
I don't speak on it as
because he
much,
talking
but
reckless.
dog is too rogue. Dude is rogue as
Yeah,
hell.
I, hey man, if nothing else, man, he moving like a straight up king, bro. I got to give it to him. This is straight dictator work, man. The way my man moving, bro. Like I can't call it for nothing else. I didn't search too much history. Like he he moving like that, bro. And from what I know, hey, you gonna be respected and you gonna get some shit done. But man, that smoke coming too, bro. Like
Yeah.
that smoke come with that office, bro. Like the smoke
Hmm.
coming and your people's got to deal with the smoke, even if it's from the father. And we face famine and drought. You done read it in history and books. Weird shit start happening on our land and shit. We like, what the hell is going on? Look what your leader doing across the world. You niggas might be getting hit with something. So I know we gonna suffer here. It's no way all this is going down, man, and the people is gonna continue to be able to be shielded and we gonna suffer. It's too many trying to go to war with us and tariffs are cold war. So I mean we got them with the big boys like China, man. We got beef with everybody, man. So it's just a scary time for when the thing's gonna turn here, you know. It's gonna be rough. That's all I can tell you. But it's gonna be rough, man. You see, they already criminalizing not going with the program, bro. How you gonna criminalize being homeless?
Hmm.
A nigga make bad decisions, fall off, get got. However it happens, and somebody find themselves in that position to make it criminal, man. That just show you what you're dealing with. You feel me?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
knew that existed because they already did that with like child support. You fall on your knuckles, you reach hard time, this and that child support start to add up and you don't make consecutive payments or however that's set up, bam, you're a criminal. You got warrants and shit. Somebody gonna come pick you up off the street. Same way if you knock somebody over the head with the heat, same way if you stuck somebody up, same way if you try to rob a bank, you literally about to go sit where everybody go sit. Same way if you went and assaulted somebody, SA'd somebody, you going to the same spot. So you're a criminal. So bro, come on, man.
And they
And
locking
people,
you up at a rapid rate, so y'all better be smooth out here. 'Cause they is not playing.
bro, they getting sued. The United States of America's government is getting sued by private sector jails because they're not even meeting the contracts.
Yeah.
Meaning,
Some
jails
don't
are
have
telling
enough
you, "Hey,
prisons.
bro, you ain't been giving me enough people, bro. I
Yeah,
can't
I
pay these
saw that.
bills."
I
So where
saw
the
that.
criminals at?
I saw that.
So come on, man. It's
I
like
saw that.
y'all don't see the writing on the wall. They gonna start making up shit
Basically
to
sued them like, look, y'all told me I was gonna be getting 1,000 prisoners a month. I'm only getting 500.
yep.
Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta
Think
be
about the
kidding me.
implications. So that means in business, in the business model, somebody telling you, listen, you said the demand was going to be 1,000 and this and that. I set it up for that. That's what we contracted for. You only giving me 500. So I'm 500 short. What does that compel the other one to do? Damn, bro, we got to go get that other 500.
Hmm.
How you going to go create a criminal? It's not like you don't have systems to go catch them. You got systems, but you in your mind gonna think we got to create like 500 new
That's
criminals. Then,
hey, that's when that trickle down effect come though. I think that's when the trickle down effect come to they push it out to the officers. That's where that quota shit came from. You niggas ain't making enough arrests. If you don't get 13 arrests per month, you deemed unreliable. That's how niggas get end up putting back on desk duty. Like that's where the whole quota thing came from, I think.
what,
Cause of
what
that
what
shit.
what I'm saying is it opens up what you seeing right now. What I'm saying is, in the overall scheme of things, when you look at law enforcement and you look at, you got more jails and more sales than what you actually have viable criminals going in. You got all type of police forces, from private agencies to federal agencies to state agencies. You got all type of forces with authority, with guns, to go and detain people and send them in these facilities. The problem came to what you just said. Hey, y'all ain't being diligent enough. So as you said, the traffic cop now, hey man, you got that too much incense shit hanging from your mirror. That's why I pulled you over. Oh shit, y'all making up shit
Making
to
up
make
shit.
sure
Yep.
the. So listen, all I'm saying is, don't think that it's not happening on
Exactly.
another level. Look at social media. If niggas want to get out here and self-incriminate and say stupid shit and do stupid shit, then they what? They gonna kind of make something up. Obstruction of view. Okay, you didn't sign your registration. You got it, but you ain't sign it. They go. I'm telling you, and that's the whole play. So we can get these numbers right, because we're not trying to get sued. We're not trying to settle. Hold on, man. Let's meet this agreement. I got you.
Exactly.
So
Armonte, what you think on this, brother?
And I don't think we prepared at all. I don't think we prepared, bro. Like, just from what I'm seeing, uh, it's all a play, and shit, I'm realizing, but I'm grateful though. I'm grateful to be a part of the history. Shit, here to witness this shit, because it's like you was a kid reading about, like this is their system. So I remember going to their school system reading about the history. So it's like shit, this is gonna be the history. Somebody gonna be reading about this, one day. So it's like it's crazy. But just like Venezuela, like we finna see a whole change. Like, bro, they got guns, they got weapons, they got a whole military. Like, think about it. Somebody can come in and release some microwave type shit, have your nose bleeding, vomiting, nigga, you shitting on yourself, disorient. Like, you don't know what to, like, you can't do nothing. They walk right past you, gun you down, whatever, snatch up your president and dip.
Prince Marcus, do you feel like this is history repeating itself with everything that's going on?
in certain ways, yeah, it is. I mean, yes
Did
and no
did the
at the
book
same
say it was
time.
gonna happen like this?
Huh?
Did the book say it was gonna happen like this?
I mean, that's why I say yes and no. I mean, it did, but with the seventh day, it's kind of like a twist on it, because it's a day of war. So wars are always kind of predictable in nature, and they repeat themselves because it's a power struggle. It's like reshaping borders. You'll look at history and you'll see a pattern of man going at each other and reshaping borderlines, basically. And so you're living through another one of those experiences where my man talking about expanding into Canada, making that a party, talking about called the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, Greenland. If you really listen to what he's saying, if you look at what Putin is doing with the Ukraine, if you look at what's going on, China, Taiwan, people are focused on reshaping maps, and it's going to happen through war. So yes, this has happened before. All of this is repeated. All of this, but the twist on it is we are going to experience that through biblical type of prophecy, meaning certain events are key, certain people are going to do certain things, and mankind is going to start to go towards that mark. It's going to be plagues out here like COVID. That's a plague. Like, it's going to be, that's what's going to make it different. That's what's going to make it even more stressful, exacerbating the whole situation. You feel me? It's one thing to be going to war, but it's another thing if your weather conditions are super out of whack. So that's like, oh, unprecedented heat wave or unprecedented cold in the midst of you going to war, on the midst of it's a new strain of COVID, in the midst of the stock market just crashed, and they finally are introduced. You see what I mean? Like it's so much shit going on in this day. Like they like your day is like none other. Matter of fact, they said y'all gonna be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. So they like that whole perv thing y'all got going on. These dirty priests, dirty motherfucker, fucking like all that perv shit you got going on. Man, y'all worse than generations before y'all. Like y'all the epic of that. So everything is gonna come together, bro. That that's why all of this is important. Why is even that perv shit important? It flaws reproduction, brother. Everybody's scared to have that conversation and draw them lines that listen, man, all this waywardness when it comes to the simple art of reproduction is messing us up as human beings, period. No matter how you look at it. No matter how you look at it. So again, all these things coming together is what make this day like, no, we ain't ready. We ain't ready, bro. Like you're gonna have to be very mentally resilient and ready to adapt to change, do without, be humble, sacrifice, um, be team oriented more or less than think you can do everything yourself. You just gonna have to have a different mindset to really be able to survive this thing, man, and have some viable shit going on with yourself. That's just my thoughts.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Taemoola, what's up? What's on your mind, man?
Man,
I just know if people don't get it
it's
together, man, it's over.
it's a wrap, bro. Look, bro, it's a wrap already. Even like that's what I feel like bro was saying earlier. It's like even if you trying to get it together right now, like it's too late. The only thing we can do is ask for more time. Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like you said, I ain't got the 6 month bag at the door ready to go.
Yep.
Knowing we need it, knowing we
Hey,
need it,
look,
though.
and it ain't close to getting it because you understand you need it, but you also understand how it's gonna come in the priorities of life and how you running things and how things are set. Look at it. Look how far it is. Like, okay, in a month, I should be able to put this to the side. Okay, boom, I can get this. You know what I mean? Maybe next month I can turn around and I can do this. And you chipping away at this list that might have 10, 15 things on it. Look at that. That's going to take you about a year and a half just to clear that list. And that's if you discipline and walk it down. Like in real life scenarios, like how am I going to ink something extra or something new into a routine that's already locked in? Everybody locks in their routine. However you earning money, however you resetting yourself, however whatever your situation is, you got this routine. How do you introduce something
Oh,
new in? Whether it's new thoughts, new objectives, new projects, new goals, how do you introduce this new in? You got
and
to
just
do it
on
in increments.
and yeah, I was just about to say, just on the simple tip, it's hard for people out here. So for people to have to get a 90-day bag, um, start buying walkie talkies and all type of shit, like man, that shit costs money, man. That shit costs
Exactly.
money, and people,
Exactly.
some ain't gonna be willing to make that sacrifice.
Nope. Nope. They're not. Um, because everybody learns differently. That's why. Some people can hear something and they can act on it. Like all they need to do is hear it. Some people can see something and they can act on that. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to kind of like do it themselves and be involved. It's like a combination of things. I need to hear it, I need to see it, and I kind of need to put my hands on it. Okay, boom, I got it. Everybody kind of learn differently. And the ones that need to put their hands on it, that's something that comes to like its totality. Like it's better if you can learn something through words, audible words, or being able to sit back and look at something and be able to learn from it and move on that. If you got to actually get involved and put your hands on it, it creates an intimate process. People that learn that way, what I've noticed is, you right, they'll have opportunities to do things and be like, man, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that. And they learn the hard way because you still gonna have to do it when that shit hits the fan. You still gotta do it. Now you gotta put your hands on it. But because you chose to address this way, it's that much harder. And you still gotta put your hands on it and do some shit. You see what I'm saying? I trust that makes sense, man. It's like it's
Yeah.
just kind of the way you think and the way you learn. It's just gonna dictate how you move on that. But I would be proactive, man. They talk about be proactive with your help. I would just be proactive in a mindset of get scared now so you won't be scared then. Like literally think about yourself and there's no power. There's no water. If I turn this thing on, it don't do nothing. Where am I gonna get it from? What do I do? Like have that real thought and play that scenario in your mind. Scare yourself. Have that
Right.
fear now. When that moment happens, you'll have a reference point. You understand?
Hmm. That's
Yo,
true.
that's just my thing with it. Like that's your best bet. That's how you kind of wake yourself up so that
Come
if
on,
things
man.
happen, man, you kind of got,
You right
some
though.
wherewithal about yourself.
That's mentally preparing yourself too, though. Like you said, sometimes you gotta scare yourself. Like, damn, wait a minute. It's even creating that scenario in your head. That's basically all it is. Like, this shit pop off. Where the fuck would we go? Where would we hunker down to? Do we leave? Do we try to fortify the house we in? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do? Like, you gotta have them conversations with your family. Like
Yeah.
for real. Even though she's a little older now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna teach my daughter weapons training at 13. She was finna be equipped. You see what I'm saying? Because you just never know. You just never know, man. Your family got to be prepared, and you need everybody to play a part. You need everybody to play a part. When that shit hit the fan, everybody is gonna have to play a part for real. Because it's just, man, that the way the world is now, man, it's like, man, listen, be prepared for your neighbors to turn on you, your family. If shit really hit the fan, like some old Armageddon, it's the end of the world type. People don't know where they're gonna get food from. They done closed down the grocery stores. People don't know where they're gonna get gas from. What even, bro, they'll knock you off just to take up, you know what I'm saying, shelter in your crib. Like
Hey man,
so
listen here, bro. If the goddamn Walgreens and CVS is locking up deodorant, toothpaste, dish soap, laundry detergent, razors, motherfucking eyelashes, everything is locked the fuck. That tell you what time it is. You understand what I'm talking about? Like
they
you could think whatever the fuck you want in your head,
these
but
motherfuckers
when
got
you
body sprays locked up at Walmart,
come
nigga.
on,
Body
bro,
sprays,
the
nigga.
pettiest of shit locked. Damn, really? Yes.
You got to go get a
You
clerk
understand
to
what I'm
go get
saying?
a
Look
key and
at
get that open
okay,
that shit.
any motherfucker shop at Home Depot. Look at the change in the past 6 to 7 years in Home Depot. Look at the goddamn hardware section. Niggas rearranged the whole game. Then let me put a camera on the goddamn aisle. Let me route these niggas in this way, and they got to come out this way, and this is own separate section. Let me put these roll cages up with locks on it, so you cannot even pull these shits up out of here. Like, just look at it. If you not listen, if you're not a criminal and you're not on that, you may not pay attention to these things. But I'm just saying, as a shopper. Just start looking at the security measures that all the stores have taken to protect their damn product. That'll let you know what's going on in the neighborhood, what's going on in that store, the mindset of people, what's going on around you. It tell you something. You know what I mean? You come into the store, it's signs everywhere. Can't use your debit card unless you spend this much money. Get off your cell phone before you approach the counter. No pets allowed. No shoot, no shirts, no shoes, no service. God damn, niggas that came in here damn near naked. Niggas that brought their dog in here. Niggas that came in with the cell phone, nigga trying to order, not giving a fuck. That's why these signs exist. So it's letting you know the nature of the community. So you ain't gotta ask, is this a ghetto community or is this a suburban up? No, look at the signs in the store that you're in. It's gonna tell you where the fuck you at. Like you gonna know when you in the hood. You ain't gotta go drive past niggas' houses and hear no gunshots. Just go in the store and pay attention to all the signs. You'll know if you're in the damn hood or not. You'll know what the fuck
No,
going on. So all
no
I'm saying is in
backpacks
life,
looking
just
down.
pay attention to your surroundings and you gonna know what's going on, what time it is.
Oh man, let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm just saying, man, y'all know that shit true. Y'all be seeing that shit like damn. Yup. No
Yeah,
pennies, no change, no 50s, no hundreds. Damn, niggas been passing them
that's
counterfeits
what.
over
Yeah,
here. It's
that's
like,
so many.
you
That's what
know what's popping.
so
The
many people
sign
that
don't
ran in
exist for
there.
no reason. A nigga communicating with you like, hey, bro,
So
chill
many
out with
people that
this.
ran in there and just walked out with stuff. So many people that ran in there and ran the shife.
Hey
You
Come on,
know what
man.
I'm
No
Nato,
saying?
hoodies, no backpacks.
hey
Bruh.
Nato,
Oh, okay. That means niggas that came in with
have
the hoodies, niggas that filled up the backpacks. Come on.
have you
Soon as
seen
you
that
see the sign,
now?
bro, it's gonna tell you everything you need to know.
You
when
say
when you
what?
go inside of these when you go inside of these stores, if you pay cash, when you get your change back, like let's say it's 53 cents is your change. They only gonna give you back the 50 cents because they don't give pennies back at the
Yeah, I didn't
stores no
peep that.
more.
I didn't peep that. They didn't even have change at the last Metro PCS store I was at. Girl tried to take off a whole dollar for 2 cent. Nigga, the lady cussed her the fuck out. Like, just give me the whole dollar. If my change is 5.98, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't got 2 cent, man, just give me a goddamn dollar, man. Just give me a dollar. You 2 cent, like they was finna get into a whole argument over 2 cent because she like we don't carry pennies.
Bruh.
So yeah, I see it. It's wild out here.
It let you know. If they tell you we don't have no money on site, we just time lock safe. Hey, watch yourself. That motherfucker be getting robbed. Like niggas be coming in there like, hey, give me all the signs tell you. It's just do you pay attention?
Especially
Do,
Family Dollar. Oh my
man,
God.
listen. Family Dollar feel like a death trap.
These Family Dollars be getting knocked off here in the city, boy. I'm talking about from 8 Mile to Kelly. They be getting knocked off. They get robbed sometimes twice a day. Twice
That's
a day.
crazy.
That's
That's
because they
crazy.
be having a bunch of little females and stuff working in there, man. You know, I mean, I wouldn't risk my life to try to stop a robbery either, but I'm just saying, sometimes male presence deter shit. They come in, they see a bunch of niggas in there. I don't know, these niggas might be strapped. Let me rethink this real quick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, because I done seen it. Being over here where we at now and coming from the old neighborhood we was in, man, that Family Dollar on 8 Mile on Hoover was getting robbed every week, 2, 3 times a week. Got robbed twice a day. You come over here where we at, this Family Dollar, I think somebody tried to hit it one time or something like that. Now it's a bunch of dudes working in that motherfucker. Big niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody talking about shit.
Right.
Unless you
Hey
just,
man.
got a death wish or something. Some people do be desperate, so they'll do anything.
Exactly. That
Oh no.
desperation, that's what we
Hold
worried about.
hold on,
The
hold on, hold on,
conditions that
hold on.
create that.
Hey, Lawton, let me say this. It ain't even just the restaurants, bro. Listen, I got a liquor store around the corner from my house. They change their prices every day, my dude. Every day they cheating somebody. I could send 3 people to go in there and buy the exact same thing, and we all gonna get different totals. Somebody told them
Really?
about themselves last week. That yeah, the Mr. S around the corner. They like, man, y'all switch the prices up just however y'all want to. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
Like straight up.
but the sad part is, man, they've been doing that. Like, all right, I think I was using this example before. Remember when the chip bags, the companies used to print on the chip bag what the total was, like 99 cent. Like it was made in the bag on the design. Like it
They
was on,
they
you
start
see what
putting an
I'm
orange
saying?
sticker over it, pre-pricing it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Now they stamping and putting stickers on it and this and that. You see what I mean? And got the company to totally take that shit off. Don't put no price on there. You see what I'm saying? Because nigga, I gotta put my own price on it.
they still got the price on the zigzag wraps. Now you got 3 different prices for these motherfuckers. I'll be real with you. You got some that still say 99 cent. You still gonna pay 110. You got some that say 129. You still gonna pay like 135. You got some that say 149. You still gonna pay like 154. You see what I'm saying? Like they got 3 different prices on the same four in a pack blunts. On the same four in a pack blunts. You go to certain, if you depending on if you go to the gas station, a liquor store, or some other little bullshit ass store. Man, there's three different prices on these motherfucking blunts, man. And these the pre-price was embedded into, the pack. You know what I'm saying? Man, they charging all type of tax on these blunts, man. They putting tax on anything.
That's
Say
why I
Dollar
said at the
General
end of the
getting knocked
day,
off.
having an understanding on how to create things and make things on our own, man. That's again, that's where everybody should be excited, man. You know what I mean? Like people forgot life is really that simple. Like when rather than have a bunch of people complaining about the music that's out here, why don't you change it? Like be the creator of it. Support others that you support being the creators and at the forefront of it. Why complain about what's out there? Why not be a part of the change of it? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
so the more we learn how to just do shit ourselves, man, and just, be on that page, man, the better off we are, the more valuable we are. We lost our value. That's why we so damn depressed. We just run around buying shit. Ain't got
That's
no
good.
damn value.
That's because a lot of people, they not self efficient. They don't care about themselves. They don't care about others. Sometimes they care about themselves too much. Don't none of us know how to get along. Ain't nobody trying to come together and actually build and start businesses or get land, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's none of that. It's none of that. But you look up, they got a whole YT town that they, you know what I'm saying. They
Bro,
literally got a
everybody
whole.
do it but us, bro. Everywhere you go, no matter what city you go to, and I've seen it here in Arizona, and I know
Well,
it's like that back home.
when
Jews got a
York,
community, Asians got a community,
when
Mexicans
York,
got a everybody
you
got a community.
Yeah, when York went and bought all that land back in the day and started building pyramids and all that, you see what they went and did. Fake trumped up charges, said he was trafficking and doing all this and doing all that.
Yeah,
Anytime we try to build something, they're gonna find a way to either take it, or it's gonna be some coon house nigga, like you said. They're gonna destroy it from within. They get a hold of one of us, and he be the mold. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mhm.
brothers
like,
get
come on,
compromised, man. That's all that is. You
yep,
know what I mean? Rather than somebody going up there and having a game plan to do it themselves and having the intention to go to another level and do it themselves, they get tainted. They just happy to be up there. Yeah, I'm happy to be accepted by y'all. I'm happy to get this contract. I'm happy y'all see my worth. I'm happy y'all gonna give me this generational wealth. I'm happy, overall, that's just what's going on in your spirit. And so, um, them type of changes you talking about making, that's difficult, brother. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because even if you bite the hand that feeds you, you're not gonna do it until some time in season. Puppy showed you that.
Mm-hmm.
You still not gonna jump up and do that shit right away. It just don't make sense. You cutting off your nose to spite your face. That's just how you getting it. How you. So a lot of things we want done. If it go against what's supplying you, if it goes against what's powering you, how can you? You feel me? So just tough situation when once you sign up for something, you signed up for it. It is what it is. You got to roll it out. That's really what life comes down to as well. All that old hopping around and this and that, man, that ain't the best medicine, man. You got to stick with the shit that you pick up and the shit that you do. That's how you really get something out of it, to be honest. Because everybody got a start and stop mentality. So then all of us got on our record. Oh man, I started that shit, but I ain't finished it.
Right.
Everybody run around with something on their track record where you started something and you ain't finished it. You know what I'm saying? Like you
True.
don't want to you don't want a life full of that. You feel me? I know I try to get that out of my system real quick. Hey man, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So let me pick and choose wisely what I'm gonna do. Because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So
I'm glad I was able to get you brothers up here to talk about this, man, because like I say, it's crazy out here. I chop it up a lot on my TikTok live when I go live on TikTok, and I just be talking about life and people prospering and moving forward, man. But we got to start doing some planning, man. I don't know why people think this shit is a game. You know what I'm saying? Look at what's really going on around you. Really pay attention. I know people be like, fuck the news and all this. They promote propaganda and all this and all that, but they still giving you a glimpse of what the fuck going on. You could feel like it ain't got nothing to do with you. You could feel like what's going on over in Venezuela, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm high right now, so it is what it is. Slurring my words. You could feel like it may not affect you in the long run, but trust and believe this shit is gonna pop. Will you be prepared? Will your family be prepared? You know what I'm saying? That's something I feel everybody need to think about. Like straight up, this shit is not no game. We living in the end times. Like I don't see why people can't see that because everybody too much caught up, in my opinion, on bullshit. They like you said, bro. They worried about YouTubers beefing and various other shit and comedians and all. Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with you and your life or your family, bro. Trying to survive out here. That shit come and go, but then again, it ain't going no fucking where. That shit is gonna be here. Bullshit is always gonna be here, man. Leave that shit alone for a minute and focus on you and your family, man. Straight up. You can't do that. I don't know what to tell you for real. Because we are in the end times, man. Um, Armante, Taemoola, final thoughts.
Man, gotta get prepared, brother. Like you said, my final thoughts is, man, I agree with you on that. On that last note, we definitely gotta start getting prepared, start strategizing, coming together, bringing that brotherhood. Me and Marcus had a conversation with one of the other brothers the other day about just because, man, we gonna have to all be in the same place
True,
you know what I mean?
true.
So it's like, but that's
That's
the
why I say
process. So the only thing we can do is just ask for more time, try to just get it together, man. So
that's why I was saying earlier, man. Try to do what's hard. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I've learned, it is hard for a lot of people just to pick up and go. It ain't got nothing to do with financials. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, got nothing to do with that. Like people just really be stuck in their ways. They be content where they at. So if you be like, hey, we gotta go over here to Africa or we gotta go over here to Southern, they like, huh? What man, I don't know, man. What about the weather? Ain't no Coney Islands over there. Like, bruh, saying it's like, come on, man. Uh Brother Marcus, any final thoughts before we get up here?
Well, like you said, to make a change, come up out of her, bro. Bird leaving the nest. Listen, man, there's a thing in the scriptures called forsaken all. Got stories in there where dudes like, man, I'm just gonna drop my shit and go with him. That become the challenge in life, man. Can you drop everything and just go on what they call a leap of faith or trust? Can you just trust that everything is going to be, can you trust that's the best decision? Can you trust that everything is going to be fine? Even if you don't know how you're going to do this, where you going, you don't know, but you just trust, nah,
Mhm.
man, it's the right move. I'll figure it out. Boy, that is the hardest thing to do in life, period. Because I did it. And it's probably one of the most challenging things that I ever did. It's very difficult. So again, there's some benefits to it. You're gonna learn a lot from it, but it is very challenging because you uprooting yourself, literally.
True,
So
true, man.
not an easy one to do, brother. But at times it might be what a certain person may need in order to have life. If the soil is contaminated, nigga, you don't uproot yourself and drop yourself in a new plot of dirt. You out of there anyway. You're gonna die and decay with the rest.
For
So
real. For real. So you better pay attention,
yeah,
man. But this was definitely a good conversation, man. I really appreciate you, brothers, man. You know what I'm
for
saying? I
sure,
thank
brother.
y'all for coming to rock with me. We definitely gonna get y'all back up on here. And for anybody else, just like Dynasty, I see you in the comments. Lawton, you know what I'm saying? Miss Angie, get with me. I'll send y'all the streaming key. We always up here chopping it up, having good conversation. I just wanted to get these brothers up here so they could really drop some knowledge and some information on y'all because these two real good brothers, man, we all a part of the same tribe. So, I got a lot of respect for these brothers. One of these brothers is actually my spiritual advisor and my brother in real life. So, We definitely gonna do this again. The people been asking about y'all, Prince Marcus and Taemoola. They wanted to see y'all, so I had to bring y'all back, man. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that be supporting Tornado
Appreciate
Straight
it, bro.
Reality Convo. What we give it to you straight, no chaser, man. And we gonna get it to you straight, no chaser. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. And we'll holler back.